Shalom. First off, I'd like to give an all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bashem Yahawashi, Yahweh, who the world didn't really calls God, in the name of Yahawashi, who the world didn't really calls Jesus Christ. Secondly, I'd like to give a double honor to the apostles and all the great millstone who rule well, continue to teach us this truth. And salutations to you, Akim, out there, doing the work of Yahweh, Bashem Yahawashi sincerely. This is the brother Kakam coming at you with another lesson. And this is going to be part 2 of section 2 of 3 prophecies fulfilled by Yahawashi. And the last prophecy for this section is going to be that he was going to be born of the line of David. All right, and we're gonna get right to it. Just delete these so that I don't get confused. So he was going to be born of the line of David. This is lock it. This is Isaiah chapter 9, verse 7. All right, we read this in the previous part, but it's one of the anchor scriptures that kind of really lays out the birth of Yahawashi. This is Isaiah chapter 9, verse 7, and it says, of the increase of his government and peace shall be no end. All right, so there's going to be an everlasting kingdom. The kingdom that Yahawashi is going to be the king of is going to be it's going to be a kingdom with no end. You know, there's going to be a world without end. And that's what's going to make the kingdom of heaven so glorious. You know, that's what's going to make the kingdom of heaven such a such a different thing. All right. You know, our people are going to be in their right minds. All right. That's number one thing. Our people are going to be in their right minds. They're going to be in their right headspace. All right. They're going to have that fleshly heart. All right. They're going to have that heart made of not that stony heart that doesn't care about sinning. They're going to have that carnal heart, the heart made out of meat, which is going to be careful and is going to care about the scriptures, the laws, the statutes, and commandments. And in fact, it's going to be embedded in us. We're never going to go off again, you know. And we're going to be in our right minds, and we're going to be in our right stead. We're going to be in our right position in the world. You know, we're not going to be peasants anymore. We're not going to be the scum of the earth. We're not going to be the criminals of the earth, you know, or the perceived criminals of the earth, because everyone knows that the true criminal is a so-called white man. All right. It says, of the increase of his government and peace shall be no end upon the throne of David and upon his kingdom to order it. And it shall, and to establish it with judgment and with justice from henceforth forever. The zeal of the Lord of hosts will perform this. Exactly. Because that's what's going on, man. You know, that's what's going on. That's who the Lord, that's the kingdom that the Lord is going to be the ultimate king of, you know. That's who he's going to be the king of, you know. It's going to be that kingdom of heaven. This is Second Samuel's chapter 7, verse 12, and I'm going to read down to 13. And it says, and when thy days be fulfilled, all right, there's another Old Testament scripture. It says, and when thy days be fulfilled, and thou shalt sleep with thy fathers, I will set up thy seed after thee, which shall proceed out of thy bowels, and I will establish his kingdom. And he shall build a house for my name, and I will establish the throne for his kingdom forever. And it says, I will be his father, and he shall be my son. And if he commit iniquity, I will chasten him with the rod of men and with the stripes of the children of men. All right. So this is again talking about Yahawashi. And how do we know to differentiate Yahawashi from Solomon? Although, as we mentioned in the previous lesson, that Solomon is Yahawashi, when you go into when you really go into the nitty gritty of it, is because this word is being used forever. You know, it said, I will set up thy seed after thee, and shall proceed out of thy bowels, and I will establish his kingdom. He shall build a house for my name, all right, which Solomon did do. And I will establish the throne of his kingdom forever. All right, so the kingdom of Solomon ended up coming down, but not the kingdom of Yahawashi. The kingdom of Yahawashi, as mentioned before, is going to be an everlasting kingdom. You know, it's going to be an everlasting kingdom. This is this is Jeremiah chapter 23, verse 5, and it says, "Behold, the days come, saith the Lord, that I will raise unto David a righteous branch." All right. And it says, "And a king shall reign and prosper, and shall execute judgment and justice in the earth." You know, and that's talking about what? That's talking about Yahawashi. Yahawashi is going to be that righteous branch. He's going to be that king that's going to bring justice to the earth, and he's going to execute judgment. And this is not scripture I'm about to bring up is not it's not on the program. It wasn't through the spirit. I'm just bring this up. When you look up this scripture comes in this is in red. This is Matthew chapter 10. This is in red. This is written in red this is the blue letter, but in a red letter Bible, this comes out red. This is Matthew 10 and 34. Just the red, for those of you who may not know, denotes that these were the words of Yahawashi, who the world didn't really call Jesus Christ. And it says, "Think not that I come to send peace on earth. I come not to send peace, but a sword." All right. So the Lord is going to execute judgment on the earth. He's going to execute that judgment on the earth and justice in the earth. And who is he bringing justice for? He's going to bring justice for the elect. All right. But ultimately for his people, the Israelites, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, and the people that descend from them. All right. The Lord is going to bring you he's going to bring you judgment, but he's also going to bring you what? He's going to bring you justice. Because on this side, undoubtedly, 2/3 of our people are going to be put to death. They're going to die that harsh death. But the elect of the Lord, man, the elect of the Lord are going to reign with him. Many of them will die as well. All right. But it doesn't matter, because at the end of the day, they're going to be with him on those ships when he returns. And that's written of in the book of, I believe it's First Thessalonians. I might get it towards the end of this lesson. This is Jeremiah chapter 31, verse 9, and it says, "They shall come with weeping and with supplications. Will I lead them? Will I lead them? I will cause them to walk by the rivers of waters in a straight way, wherein they shall not stumble. For I am father to Israel, and Ephraim is my firstborn." All right, so this is talking about who? This is Yahawashi. This is Yahawashi talking about what? That he's going to cause several people, people of the elect, all right, those men of the elect, the 1/3. So he's going to cause them to walk by rivers of waters in a straight way. All right, in other words, they're not going to go off, or they're not going to, go off as much. They're not going to stumble. Why? Because they're going to be hearkened unto his word. It says, "Hear the word of the Lord, O ye nations, and declare it in the isles afar off, and say, He that scattered Israel will gather them and keep them, as a shepherd doth his flock." Exactly, because the Lord is also known as what? The shepherd. All right, what does a shepherd do? He leads his sheep, all right, and he takes care of them. It says, "For the Lord hath redeemed Jacob and ransomed him from the hand of him that was stronger than he." All right, and in this case, who is stronger than Jacob in the moment is going to be who? It's going to be Esau. But the Lord is going to redeem us. The Lord is going to take us back. He's going to buy us back. All right. This is Matthew chapter 1, verse 1. And it says, "The book of the generation of Yahawashi HaMashiach, the son of David, the son of Abraham." All right. And then this is the genealogy of Yahawashi HaMashiach. But and this goes on and on and on about the people who begat and the people who are related to Yahawashi. But for the purpose of this prophecy to be born of the line of David, it's the first one. It says the book of the generation of Yahawashi Mashiach, the son of David, the son of Abraham, denoting what? That he is the son of David, meaning Solomon, the son of Abraham, Isaac. You see? And let me just get this scripture from Second Thessalonians, I believe. Yes, First Thessalonians. Let's see. This is First Thessalonians. I'm gonna start at 4 verse 13. In the subtitle here says that those who died in Yahawashi Mashiach. It says, but I will not have you be ignorant, brethren, concerning them which are asleep, that ye sorrow not, even though as others which have no hope. For if we believe that Yahawashi died and rose again, even so them also which are asleep in Yahawashi will God bring with him. For this we say unto you by the word of the Lord, that we which are alive and remain unto the coming of the Lord shall not prevent them which are asleep. For the Lord himself shall descend from heaven with a shout, and with the voice of the archangel and the trump of God. Right? So this is talking about the second coming of Yahawashi, where he's going to come with those chariots and he's going to come to bring that judgment. And it says, and the dead in Yahawashi HaMashiach shall rise first. Then we which are alive and shall be caught up together with him, with them in the clouds, to meet the Lord in the air. And so shall we be ever with the Lord. Wherefore comfort one another with these words. Exactly, because at the end of the day, that's the ultimate goal, to get that, get that crown and to get on those chariots with Yahawashi HaMashiach and the angels, man. You know, that's why, that's why we're doing this thing, because that's the ultimate prize right there, you know. So that was it on this lesson. I'd like to give in all praise, honor, and glory to Yahawashi Yahushai, to the honor the apostles and others of your millstone who will well who continue to teach us the truth. And the salutations to you, Akim, out there doing the work of Yahawashi Yahushai sincerely. Hope this lesson was edifying. And until next time, Shalom.